Welcome everyone. This is a 6-deck read that I did from 12/12 to 12/21 today, January 31st, 2023. The first cards pulled were Heart Fire, Mature Man, Green Heart Healing, and the Fourth Chakra, Archangel Raphael, and the Elephant and the Six of Cups. The Magic Rose with Golden White Light, the Heart's Leap, the Fire of Christ Consciousness, the Freedom of the Worldly Mature Man, the Hierophant to Expand Atlas with a Map of Intent, the Knight of Cups Emerald Order with Heart Healing, and the Queen of Cups with Archangel Raphael in the Heart Chakra with the Elephant, Hindu, and Hundi, both American and Asian Indian, Weathered Shaman with Broken Tusk, African Elephant with Flame in Trunk. Can smell them a mile away. The Six of Cups, inner and outer children, of pure, innocent love. The Divine Masculine unraveling his high heart. The Mature Man looking at the world, his map of intent. Healing physical hearts as the Knight of Cups. As the Divine Feminine, the heart chakra system, with sense of smell. Don't wear perfume. Let your pheromones work for you to attract your loving inner child nature, naturally, a childlike attraction. The Earth Angel, the Page of Swords, the messenger who pulls out the rug from under the communal dance, causing conflict in the group to be worked out, uncovering dirt. To end the pain and experience bliss, the Twin Flame Sacred Convergence performance so all can see, lovers align, and the Angel of Jupiter awakens to the Earth Angel. The twin mercurial energies of Gemini and Virgo and her grace, a dream come true with H, ER, GR, and ACE, one-to-one urgent stillness or silence of one. The group, the two, the one, of the Christ flame bursting forth within the heart of man. Self-initiation and wisdom, her dancing in the cyclone's chaos and the vortex at the same time, by seeing polarity and merging it to the middle, to love. The man of the earth and woman of the sky, walking away and within as the woman or the women lay down their hair in the vortex as the sun comes in. Dancing, playing, and laying down to rest, preparing the atmosphere for bliss. Sweet soul rising in a wake-up call, the higher self with source backup, the power back on, like going to the circuit breaker to reset your power. A tune-up, a Tina turn-up. With the sweet soul becoming, in energetic exchange or the hours of love, the distant shores of the purple moon. As we approach the full moon, February 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th are coming up specifically here in stormy waters, water under the bridge, hiding under the bridge their hidden beauty, purging subconscious emotions of energetic exchange and the arrows of love that were denied. February 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, purging the full moon, with two cards coming out, 47 and 9, with synchronicities in heaven in your eyes, the Hermit, one and all, endings and compassion, the 47 of the 4 to 7 heart crown, with softness and the pearl going within to the heart of God. From 4 to 7D, the pearl, but 90 opens to the heart of God, an energy difficult to maintain. As the 8D was questioned here, because it doesn't often come up. So if the 5D station jumps to any dimension, and the 6D is instant manifestation, and the 7D key to spiritual and angelic realms, the 8D to dance with masters so that you can access the 9D and reach a direct connect to source and maintaining it. It's not that you can't connect, but to maintain something like that high vibration is very difficult. So the 698 pod comes up as 6 and 9 together to manifest the 8 dimension with the angelic key codes in light language, the dancing twins between family, love, and compassion as the 8 draws in the gamma ray keys to ascend to source. That 8D is the twin flame realm, the spark of your higher self. So 2 higher selves as we turn the page. At 2 o'clock, the 2 of the feminine are higher self, with a lot of source energy backing them up. The fire and the flame. Your nose knows. Remember, the 2 is also the Q. When you write it fast, looks like a 2. And the Q is number 17, which reduces to an 8. Again, back to the 8 dance. Your star power, your stardust that you are, your star lineage. So the 8D is your inner star, your home, your Om. And remember that the D equals M, because M used to be written as 2 parentheses with a 1 in the middle. And then it was shortened as an abbreviation to just 1 line and then 1 parenthesis, or the letter D. So D equals M, the divine matrix, where the divine masculine takes on the mother energy. So the 2 parentheses with the 1 in the middle, which equals the letter, capital letter M, and D for short, no longer are dualistic in the 8D. The flow of divine equalizes all sides collapsed into one as the 698 pod becomes the 10. And like 10, 11, 12 are source advisors, like the double doors when you go into a bank, but triple gates to clear the energy before accessing the 13th, 14th, and 15th realms of source, the source pod. And then the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, 12 are coming up as very significant for 3, 6, and 9. As the 3 leads you into the 4, 5, 6, the 6 into the 7, 8, 9, and the 9 into the 10, 11, 12. That the 3, 6, and 9 are access points like the military posts, that you must pass them to take over from there by infiltrating from within, the next grouping. So then we go to the 23 of the King of Wands at 212 with the mice and the rugrats, and the King of Wands standing up to others' messes, or perhaps they're his own. The shadow lovers purifying here with a wealthy man in transition, perhaps someone with a top hat, with Capricorn, Scorpio, and Aquarius here, a public event of imprisonment or release of anxiety or allergy provoking, bringing in flowers but containing them in a glass house or a greenhouse or an elaborate garden that's a gift to his lover or higher self, where then the 13 and 15 come up here again, which is that energy of the source triad, the top dog, so to speak, but the 13 and 15 are here without the 14, which is the sun, I believe. So for 20, the higher self or Mother Nature with source support, for the Knight of Cups 39, the dice come up. 2 die as 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, taking a chance as the 23 King of Wands going to the courthouse with dreams after cleaning up the act or their house or space. For the stationing of the Titanic proportions, for the Queen of Pentacles and split level staircase leading to 2 doors and rolling out the red carpet for her. The Page of Pentacles separating the wheat from the chaff, or cutting out 39 lashes, or sanding down scars. Destined to change for more freedom and expansion, Atlas, the globe, the map of intent, or just traveling the world and being the student of life. So the Queen of Cups is pulling the strings. The Knight of Wands with high honors is off to the races, in a salute perhaps, or cutting the cords or ribbons ceremony, or giving self the 21, 23, or 25 gun salute, or sweatshops and military battles coming up. The Queen of Cups is working hard to honor herself on a magic adventure of self-discovery, the divine masculine deliverance of self-satisfaction, bringing over the rainbow bridge, or bridging over the rainbow bridge, or leap to dance with fool or official person on the fool's journey. She creating or laying down the bridge for him to cross in the walk-in of the higher self. The 8D direct, where then the Egyptian jackal comes up, which is actually the Egyptian wolf, not the golden jackal, but the gray wolf. And then Anubis comes up here. And this is from Britannica.com. So Anubis is also Anpu, the god of the dead, the foremost of the Westerners, lord of the sacred land, he who is in the place of embalming, or the conductor of souls, and some identify him as Hermes. At Memphis, the holy bull Apis was linked to Osiris as well, and then Osiris becomes Osiris Apis, and then eventually becomes Serapis, as in Serapis Bay. And the Greek association was Dionysus and Soker, ancient Memphite god of the dead. The oldest Osiris depiction is from about 2300 BCE, which you notice the 23 of this year in the King of Wands, but it was rare to see anything about him before 1539 to 1075 BCE. And Serapis Bay came up the other day as the evening of the pies, as in the circle with the line down the middle, sharing half and half. So if Anubis equals Hermes, and Osiris equals Hermes, and Hermes, some say, equals Thoth, and Anubis is then Anu of the Anunnaki, and Bis of the Ibis of Thoth, and Metatron has been told as an aspect of Thoth, and if Enki is Yeshua, as someone else said, and Anu is Enki's father, then Anu is I am, and Bis is the bee, carpenter is. The ibis is a long-legged wading bird in the family of Thresciornithidae, and down-curved bills used as probes to probe mud for crustaceans. And there was a picture of the birds in pink and taupe, but there's also one of black and white, so they come in multiple colors. And they were shown on a wooden bridge as well as on their post. They're also an Asiatic glassfish, the word Ibis, from the family of Ambassador, or the ambassadors of this. And Io is also another word for Ibis, which means this. It's actually the second person of Io, which means then Ea and the brother would be the second persons of Io, which would then be the father. But it also means I advance, I propose or prepare, I make ready, I cross over, I intend, I go, I move, I walk, I run, I ride, sail, and fly. Abyss is also a lightning, aid, and unharnessing, relief from hardship, pain, and sorrow, which is what Source does. And then it's also the silverfish, which is the Carassius genus. So I was guided to break down the family of Ibis, which is that Thresciornithidae. And so it's broken up into the high road, S, key or essence of the zero, which is the human embodying source, the RN, which is the aid, or the key and knit, as in the knitting needle. It hides the AE, which is the ash, the bright light in Pleiadian, or hiding your light under a bushel. So the threshold of the horn, the key horn, the third eye to the nth degree, and the ID of the ash, which is relating to death, but also the bright light or the white light at the end of the tunnel. So Anubis and Osiris are both is, right? One is Anpu and one is Apis. So they're just poop and piss. They're solid and liquid. They're earth and water, which together they equal mud. And Ibis probes mud to clean out their crustaceans, and Thorhan says to stand in the mud to connect to the light and light up light bulbs. And Ibis can be pink and taupe and black and white, whose legs reach far and wide, and stands on a bridge at their post. So if Ibis is Thoth, and Thoth is human amidst bookends of to the nth degree and to the nth degree, then Thoth is the 0 point and the all, and Anubis is part Anu and part Thoth. And no one can deliver a message like Thoth, but Anubis, Hermes, Osiris, Mercury, and Gabriel can try, all of his winged messengers, as of course birds can fly. And if Thoth is a bird, and birds are girls, then right from the source's mouth, well, if the glass slipper fits, she'll wear it. So the official person in the dance of Anubis, the embalmer and the dead, with Ankh in hand in his right hand, and ivy pole in his left that looks like a stork, or is it a mic stand? And don't even bring Michael into this, because they say Jesus is Michael, and Metatron Thoth, and Metatron and Michael are thunder and lightning. Sophia's bolt. So there you have it, Sophia, Queen, Bolt, which is bow and light, with Aurora Borealis, the child who brings rainbows and brings so much joy to her life. Sophia, Queen Bee, the carpenter's wife, wise, elevated aspects of each other that can't get enough of that feminine aspect, or ass and pecs. And one card, or being a card at the end, is the 12 of the 1-2 masculine and feminine and the community of birds and bird feeder with portals in it and a cone top hat and 6 sides and a dreidel-like spin, which dreidel is Dr. Edel, which means empty, or Dr. Empty without her. The 7 of Pentacles reaping rewards of that 1-2 punch of 3, Mother Nature, don't fool her, or you know what. So the 1 and the 2, where the 1 is the leap of the masculine, and the 2 is the other parenthesis, but also has the masculine as well as the piece that goes through the O. So she is the other parenthesis, or the anti-parenthesis, and he is the line, or perhaps that line's wavy like a sine wave, but she is the antithesis of his parentheses, or parenthesis. Or in other words, to pair, to mate, to copulate. So he may be the C, but she doesn't need to see as she collapses the 2 or the Q into 1. Just 2 little old 0 points in a field of nothingness, and I was just getting holiness, in a field of nothingness with nothing else to do but each other. So the Knight of Swords here with codependencies in 53 and the Page of Cups 40 transform in the cyclone of chaos, or the group, to creation with Mother Nature. The Page of Wands cosmos, or multiple cosmoses. Oh no, multiple cosmos. So green and authentic and so in touch with his feminine side and his heart healing. In the Knight of Swords' division of the tree and the key to freedom, the messenger's codependence on the Page of Cups, evolution of the sweet heart in the transformation of the world collective and the earth, with the Page of Wands in a walk or a wake-up call, bringing the womb and the heart together at the soul ER plexus, or the shockingly busy intersection where the sun's rays meet the scalped Magdalena rays and fuse in the middle, as even Kip in the English Patient stands back to reveal a supernova moment in the cosmos mirroring you, 2 with source support. The dodeca, or the double-decker of diamonds and emeralds, or the diamond light in the Emerald City, of brotherly and sisterly love and lots of health care, which is also very close to Lady Liberty and Sir Ellis in Coming to America, to a theater near you. So Mother Earth is here with 18 for grounding support, and ice cubits, and iced for high honors by the land of the free man and the home of the brave man, or is that the free man the eagles and the home of the chiefs who are brave? And the communication of the free, so speak up as the message in the bottle that you are, with a shell mouthpiece or platform where the land meets the sky, where the land meets the sea, meets the sky, meets the I am. And the natural 4 here then arrives for the leap to some stability after all that freedom, at home after all of that, in the playoff games, letting go with time to release in the fall of the angels, or those who wear feathers like Indian chiefs, or did they pluck them from some eagles, or were the eagles just shedding and they picked them up? The ultimate game between those with a bird's eye view and those on the ground dancing with wolves. We're not in Kansas anymore. In Glendale, Arizona, Sunday, February 12th, Fox at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, or ET, and 4:30 local with Rihanna at halftime. Or is Rihanna the bearded Anna, or a young new woman who eats, laughs, rides, and acquires in a sudden period of harsh weather, with Han Solo, who's not applicable, says she, with I, you, and we here, stewing the now moment, to unite with the 9, after and already closed. The chiefly northern here is hey, and hi, but the chiefly southern is no. Belonging. There you go. Here you are, watery woman swimming towards close or closing. To rain on her? No, never. It's him inside. And towards, to rain onto, and deal with it. Deal with the I am, right? No. Here, take it. Here she triggers in his and hers and all that and whatever. Take it. Help yourself. For moreover to rain, nada now, it already did, thick, bold, and brave, and in quotations, here it is, take it. The house, the sugar apple, or is that a candied apple, or Sugar House, New York? Somewhat, it will rain, no. To beat, to hit, to smack, to defeat, to cost and haggle, to stretch, raise, aim, and point your finger. Yes, you, dense. I, ill, or I'll. The nose to rain, or that nose is still running. An offer of love in the 0-point field, of freedom and stability, and by the way, all of that was the definition of Rihanna. An offer of love in the 0-point field, of freedom and stability, of the Hierophant and the Emperor. And dealing with the watery woman and Han Solo as 9 and 4, the Hermit and the Emperor. So I don't know if there's going to be some big display at the Super Bowl. This could be a proposal or a big breakup at the Super Bowl, or maybe it's part of the performance. I don't know. But something big is coming up there. Maybe something happens with Rihanna. I don't know. But we have 2 cards here of 1 and 1, 47 and 44, of 4 to 7 and 4 to 4. Synchronicities, blessings, and thanks from the heart to the crown, or evening the score 4 to 4 with the beacon to be lighter and shine on, to make it Thanksgiving every day, as her harvest in a Herculean way, lighting up when the cards are stacked against her, or waves beating on the lighthouse, so sweet and emotional as the songbird comes out. So the envy of a dark woman's judgment, or perhaps this dark woman is hailing a cab, or taking cover from the rain, undercover envy, or perhaps that is actually N and V of Nevada, or Christ's creation. As the 53 Knight of Swords, bearded magician in his white robe, is behind this dark woman, saying, "What did I do?" As the dark woman runs off or hails a cab to the races, or perhaps that's Las Vegas, or she's mad about the 52 Queen of Swords, the goddess of the moon, or of Thoth, she holding things up while Atlas takes a break, to then the crowning moment of the 7th chakra and Archangel Uriel, and that everyone loves that crowning moment. Or is that everyone loves Raymond? Or everyone loves the natural anthem, or the national anthem, everyone loves a trophy win, or a game ring. You rang? The maiden, mother, and the crone. The one in the middle is the only one in service, holding up the globe for Atlas while the other 2 complain. Or this is the guys and girls' night out, and the maiden and the crone are pissed off, but the mother can handle this. Or the child's graduation with his and hers, the grandfather, the father, and the son, and the grandmother, the mother, and the daughter. Or one family taking sides, and are there enough tickets? Oh no. So the door to the spiritual journey of purification, of the stability of the Emperor's happy family, on a rainbow bridge with the Queen of Cups at the heart of it in the end, the 4th chakra of the heart with Archangel Raphael, or is that an eagle in green playing with lots of heart? The Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups are both green here, as the man is holding his heart, is grieving, having iced them in the field and not allowing them to grow. And the patient at 10, 11, or 12 suddenly disappears or becomes angel-like or angelic in the angelic realms, left holding the clock, Lady Liberty with nothing but time and wings down, or perhaps clipped. Seeing the wisdom of the temple path, the garden of prayer, the purging man suddenly seeing angels, and or the wisdom of the Christ consciousness, or Ellis and Lady Liberty in the mist in the garden of prayer on path, suddenly hanging out or seeing the light with one card coming up at the end, the 15 of appreciation for your shadow side and lighting up, purging to soften into God or source, the collective, showing gratitude like Thanksgiving each day, the Egyptian jackal, actually the gray wolf, and dancing like an Egyptian with them. The dog is always loyal to the pack, but serving two masters. The bat got lost in space to find his truth, breaking the seal to the collective consciousness, the throat chakra and the sacral connection, the two keys of creation, the word and the womb, the expressions of man and woo man. The stingrays plugged in and turned on and activated, energized and flowing, plugged into the vulture, the old eagle, Paul the Venetian, with mouse in hiding in tow, showing them the ropes with nervous stomach, or mouse is a nervous newbie about to sing with the elephant backup, who's very seasoned and has weathered the storms, a very safe platform for young ones to learn or perform, or grandparents with grandkids learning how to plug in or activate without breaking the seal, or learning about procreation, or watching how animals live, or the first time they're being told about the birds and the bees and what actually happens. The zebra and fox together as the bat takes off, or little one's career is launched like a bat out of hell, or the game on Fox, going against the grain, or God's rain, sounds like rain for the game, or contrast to help them see, to get their sea legs, or their air wings. There's a first time for everything, or simulcast Fox as the mouse or bat leave the Earth's atmosphere with the truth of a pregnancy, or about sealing the deal, clearing the space, or throat, or collective eye and womb, to activate the game day with all the fans, or Philly fanatic, or is that a Philadelphia fan addict? Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? As the elephant songbird is nervous to come together with the old eagle, who's just a bundle of nerves. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes, I will. You've got a friend. So someone's definitely got some good support here. Or there could be someone literally here getting signed, and the parents or grandparents who got them there by their side. The bunny is scared, but the dolphin not at all. They're happy-go-lucky, knowing Mr. Ed or God is nearby. And by the way, as I look up Bat Out of Hell, since it came up so many times this week, Meatloaf's band released a new album of Bat Out of Hell with American Idol winner Caleb Johnson. It's called Paradise Found, Bat Out of Hell, Reignited, Fixing a 44-year-old Problem, and that was from MSN.com. His daughters, or Meatloaf anyway, his daughters Amanda and Pearl, also put out a short film tribute to him on the anniversary of his death, which I suppose was January 2nd, 22nd here. And also with Bat Out of Hell, Batum came up, which is the second largest city in Georgia on the Black Sea coast, and its nickname is the Las Vegas of the Black Sea. And there was also notes about the Black Sea, about the bats and the turbines affecting the bats on the Black Sea coast, because obviously they're being stung by the turbines. So we have Serapis Bay and Paul the Venetian and Mother Earth's Nightingale with Ganesha clearing the way with each step, or pant, shall we say, with the elephant. So the rabbit, dolphin, and horse are here with R-A-B-B-I-T, do, elfin, whore, see. The rabbit and dolphin do elven horse, or a two-man horse, or perhaps it's a two-man elephant, Or the bunny and dolphin are going on stage with horse, Saggy, or Mr. Ed for the blues or the moody ones. Or the elephants are coming. The elephants are coming. There may be a stampede somewhere, trying to get front row seats as the camel is left out, bloated and blue. Aretha Franklin and Natural Woman and Barrett Strong, I heard it through the grapevine, died yesterday at age 81. So we have the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the Death or Dark Knight, the World, the Divine Feminine or Pisces with the Knight of Wands rushing in, and the Knight of Swords chasing after Lover to end up as the Six of Cups. The loving children, the inner children, that pure, sweet, innocent love. As the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups, who may be the best of friends or soulmates, receive a message from the King of Wands, or the Queen of Cups sends love and the King of Wands responds. Or perhaps their kids connect, or mother and child and father and child connect in court, or justice of an invite or the Page of Pentacles may be an assessment of worth of the magician moving forward, or judge and magician siblings, or perhaps that's Libra and Gemini or Virgo siblings. The Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles offering love to the King of Cups, or Libra and Virgo invites go out, distributed by the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups and the King of Swords, who may have been shunned by the Sovereign Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Empress and Queen of Pentacles family. As the Dark Knight approaches the Divine Feminine before other suitors get to them, coming together as the Six of Cups. As the twins clear the way like a two-person horse or elephant, for the High Priestess is nervous here, or fertile, and the Queen of Wands dolphin is friendly. The Page of Wands horse, the one to bet on, or secret couple face the devil, or they're swearing in, saying goodbye to the blues or ball and chain, or Capricorn is sad to see Pisces or Virgo or Sag or Pet go with fiery friends. The Hermit sheds light on the Page of Wands to make sure they are happy and satisfied with their choice of path. Or with Elephant's help, the High Priestess Rabbit is doing swimmingly with the Page of Wands Sagittarius, horse or pet, or perhaps this is a new match for them. On the road with the Emperor, both strong and proud, or Hermit or Virgo checking in with the kids before going on the road with the Emperor, setting them free, as the Queen of Swords speaks her liberties to help others let go of their sadness.